Ave, fellow armchair generals and empire builders. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Imperator Rome 2.0, and of course we're playing as Ptolemy. Someday I'll play as somebody else, but I'm still hung up. Well, you know, let's see how his current health is. Depressed. Yeah, okay, he's doing. Otherwise, I mean, we'd love to get rid of the selfish thing because loyalty, get more loyalty from people, but okay, the succession so far seems relatively safe. He's not a winner in the stats categories, but that's all right. Okay, well, we want to continue cleaning up some of these small states and not wait for the big ones to come and take it over. So let's, again, I know I had my talk just recently on fabricating claims as opposed to establishing claims. They're in a defensive alliance here. This is, I looked at this before starting the episode here. They're in alliance. Oh, these guys. Oh, maybe. Oh, these guys are in alliance with here. Okay, well that's actually better than I thought. Ooh, we might be in for. Okay, because I originally was looking here, and I was going to grab up these states here, but this state here. This is in an alliance with here and here, and oh, this may actually be really good. I mean, it's going to be, but well, okay. I'm going to maybe readjust this here. Okay, so we got up there, and where's here? Okay, here. So back to here. They are in alliance with these guys and these guys. So here and here. There. Okay, yeah, there. Good. Okay, that's good. So that'll add these to the war. Right, so we just want to gobble up all of them all at once. Now we're not doing that right away because we're getting ready for the conflict over here. Yes, we're going to recruit you up, and yes, we're going to recruit you up because we want you ready when the time comes. Well, these, I think. And of course, oh, we need to. Yeah, okay, he looks like a good commander. You guys come sit here. I don't know which one. Level 2 fort versus level 2 fort. So I don't know which one we'll go for first. I was thinking how I would make this game. And I know I was talking some of it on the episode. And buildings. Right now, each of these things takes up a slot here. Okay, so you can have, and I know you know this, but 10 buildings. I like that it's sort of based on population. I might have some places, I don't know specifically where, maybe geography, don't know. But what I would do is make them based on population, but in two ways. One, fortress, okay? Now, I would not have a fortress take away from, say, the ability to have a library in it. And I understand staffing, size of population, it sort of matters, and this is why. Now, once you build something and if it depopulates, I would at least let it stay for a good number of years before I downgraded it. I guess things can fall into ruin. Obviously, there's ruins. There's Roman ruins now. Rome's population is back up, but it goes way down. I think like 10,000 or something during the Middle Ages, way down. So there's lots of people living in amongst ruins more so than even now. But it's just sort of the idea that, and the level of port. So I would have like level of fortresses, either 1 through 3 or 1 through 5, however, and maybe not all buildings, but like markets have, instead of building more markets, I would have more levels of them. So you have a market, and then a big market, and then a grand market, and then a supermarket or whatever. Come up with cool terms like that. But I get a small city here wouldn't also have a library, an academy, and tax office. So have a number of slots. You pick what you want out of them, but making something larger doesn't diminish the ability to making other things. So maybe you'll have, a grand market and a library, just level 1 library. And those are in essence 2 slots here, but you only go big. If you so it's the main thing, it might not matter in some ways, but because everyone would eventually you get a big enough population, you get Super Alexandria here, of 200, because I've had this at over 200 recently in the playthrough. You can have all the build, have a lot of stuff, but have very high levels of forts that don't take anything away from anything else. And same with the market. I mean, the harbor, and some maybe, but that's how I would do this, so that you just build, and whether probably bigger would be more expensive. But I'm also thinking the idea of like temples, and I would have the temples here in this level, as opposed to just in sort of this level, deal with different gods or pantheons, at least pantheons, so that since we're a duopoly here, we have both Hellenistic and Egyptian religion here are both coexisting. So you might build, especially, and yes, I would have the temples, especially for non-integrated religious groups, slowly convert the population. I like that, to that religion. But if it's an integrated, meaning if it's here, the Greek or the Greeks aren't going to become more Egyptian religion and Egyptian religion. They're not fighting each other. So if you come over to here somewhere, and you build a Greek temple, and you build an Egyptian temple, and then maybe you have up to like 3 different types, and then you may have a different Canaanite temple. Well, a Canaanite temple would make the Canaanites religious group happier, and give them a resistance to conversion, not the 0 conversion rate from other temples, especially if there's other temples in the city. So I would organize it that way, so that some of these buildings you can have multiple ovens instead of just bigger. But I don't know, maybe somebody go, and I do know they have different market zones in some of these ancient towns, the street of brass, and all the brass merchants are on it, and then the street of cloth, all the cloth merchants on it. But is that really 2 different markets? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know whether that would just be, you want to do multiple markets, or you just bigger and bigger markets. Obviously something like courts of law, it's just bigger courthouses that handle more people, if you will, more cases, as opposed to necessarily having more of them. So some I would definitely go grander, and even on the temples, slots potentially, they could get bigger temples based on it. That's sort of how I would do this game. And so you could have regular theaters and then grand theater, that would simply be a size issue. So yeah, I would, I would, and then I would make I'm going to say Colosseum, but no, arenas that I think it's mostly, I know the Etruscans had funerary games, gladiator type games, And people did die in the wrestling and whatnot at the Olympic Games back then. It was a brutal thing. Was nothing on the scale or like of the gladiatorial games, but probably only Romans, and unless you somehow take over Rome and have it as an integrated culture, you couldn't build arenas, and arenas would please Latins. But if you captured a region or a city that has an arena in it, it doesn't get demolished. It can stay functioning, and enculturates them. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to, yes, I want to keep clicking on the province where I want to do it, but yes, Cyrenaica, raise levies. I think you'll be big enough. I'm doing that over the army just because I think it will be big enough, yes, and it takes a while for that army to get organized up. I really don't want to have too much. Well, they may, it's small enough, they may exhaust themselves out before we get down into places. Because weak barbarian groups will eventually. I don't know if they consider that just losses attacking a region or occupational losses, meaning, hey, yeah, I'm settling now, kind of thing. This looks good, good place to live. Okay, yeah, see, they're already gone. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, just come here. Oh, gotta disband it through here, right? Yep, 12 months. Okay, we have, yeah, hoping this would, and one, it's assimilating people there. Okay, they're all Hellenic religion, mostly Hellenic people in this province. Yeah, now these are the Hellenic culture and Syrian but Punic, because we want to grow and grow population and expand, hopefully, there. These are pretty big. Okay. Yep. That way we'll move those down here. The siege engineers here. Those are pretty big forts. We don't want to take too long in getting them. And as we can see here, we can preach Libya way up here. Yes. So we have that, and now we have the granary. Do we ready? We're going to wait a little bit for the granary because we just, let me get another couple hundred gold we spent. Oh, from the temple. Okay, yeah. All right. Temple complex. Okay, Admiral died. Now that, I think, is our main sort of Admiral here. Nope. Was it one of the other ones? Here, okay, we no longer need this independent fleet. Well, maybe we do. Another Pelopid needs a job. Gotta keep the Pelopids happy. Okay, find a Pelopid, give him a job. There we go. 5 strength on this. There we go. Pelopids be happy now. Okay, this is taking a while. So let's come in here. Declare war. Take South Phoenicia. I really wish I had the option of not calling in my allies. Okay. Now, these guys move to there. These guys move north to here. These guys move south to here because they have the siege engineers, which will speed that up. These guys march here. These guys are not yet well organized, but probably the other ones will win any battles that are raised against our invasions. I think let's just make sure we are diplomacy. I know I can click over there. We're only at war with those two. Good. Maybe we should send the fleet out. No, we'll forget the fleet. And yes, Carthage, stay strong. Okay, these guys are no longer with him. Cool. Both level 2 forts. That's going a little faster and larger. Okay, hold on. I know he's getting old and isn't going to be around for, well, for a while longer, maybe. Okay, we'll either lose popularity or lose a negative trait. Let's see. Like I say, mostly it's losing popularity. Let's see if we reduce a trait. Yes, we did. We got rid of selfish. Very good. That will improve things. Yep, you may. Country in ruins. When do ruins stop? We've rebuilt a lot of this. Wild game. Well, we may be at war with you in a while, but not for now. Okay, we are no longer importing cloth here in Crete. Nothing I just did. I guess I just lost. Oh. No, they lost a trade ability. Okay, 3 markets. A market. They have a market. Okay. Let's throw on another market here. We'll build some roads there sometime soon. Now, foreshadowing. Jump ahead if you don't want to know. Okay, the Eastern Borders mission has the ability to set this up as a little independent kingdom. So we're going to have that as a tributary because I don't want it to count against our number of client states that are, because these aren't Greeks, these are Phoenicians, but we want to own North Phoenicia all the way in here, so we're going to keep that one as ours. This one we're going to. Okay, yeah, the hiking in front of the hiking of setup down here. Okay, he was one of our sometimes upset people, I believe. Yeah, the one with the siege engineers stripping the one with the lack thereof but larger army. I think these are both level 2 fortifications. And, yep, both level 2. Shows you what that is. Okay, he is an admiral. And he is not. Yeah, we'll send the not because I'm afraid that we'll lose our balance of leadership between families. Okay, now we have enough of a cushion, I think, to spend the 600. So we get food capacity of 800 by doing this, which means, I mean, yeah, sure, we can leave. Oh, this is the wrong one. No, yeah, we could leave the 2 granaries for a total of 400. And we'll tear them down someday, maybe, because they don't cost us, excuse me, unlike forts, they don't cost us anything to have here. But it will allow us to have a free slot here with Food Depot. Or 2 free slots, basically, or more. So that is useful. That's why I like these missions. Partially, it's just something to achieve in a game, kind of thing. In here, now that we have that, this is not going to cost us, but give us a building slot. Building slots in all, 1 in all of the province there. Province of Cyrenaica gains, and 1 additional local import route. We'll get 3 minor noble characters and a Macedonian noble. Pretty sure we have the space for that. So yay. Okay. Which means we should have at least 1 free here. Oh. What do we want to import? Paused, yes, good. We have wine, we have that. Okay, well, marble? No. Cloth? Alright, we'll do cloth. We'll get that, and now we have some more slots here to develop our province after we get some more money. Okay, siege is done. Coming to the city of Tyros. Okay, where exactly again is Tyros? Oh, I can just click here. Yeah, okay. Oh, here. Okay, right there. I wanted that to be a city. Because we have a lot of people living there. Slaves, sure, but also a lot of freemen. So let's start with a forum to make them happy. We probably went a little overkill. Oh, yeah, probably went a little overkill on the armies. Well, so what we want to do here is click here, diplomacy, sue for peace. Okay, so we want, I'd like it to be a client state, but it counts against the number of slots of client states that we can have. So we're going to go with tributary, just because they're probably never, because they're so small, really, and realistic, they're probably not going to be doing too much joining our armies or big navies. So tributary will be fine. It's not really for the money, it's just I want them as a tributary, or I want them under my authority. And over here I want to get Tbilisi, North Phoenicia, which is there in my... Okay, yeah, we'll reduce the aggressive expansive just by doing this. I don't think they're going to have a huge cast of characters, and I don't think I need it. Right, okay. Well, now... You know, I think we're just going to shift our armies and get ready for the next war. I know we're building up the expansion. It isn't huge here, so... These guys should go home now that they're allied to us. So I'll have a little bit of fleet. I don't know if we'll be... They generally don't join our wars, I know. That isn't why I... Well, I do sort of like that some of these guys do. Especially when dealing with some of the major powers, having a few of the lighter forces around to help out a bit. Used to do a lot better with... They'd raise larger forces. Right, unrealistically large. Okay. Governor. Do we have a good governor out here for our southernmost regions? We don't need a great governor, I don't think. Effective governor. Noticeable commerce, so not much commerce out here. Local research. Obsessive. I don't know why local research would be down for being obsessive. I think, but I don't know what they mean by it. Just like, but more effects if rulers. It seems odd. Okay. Scholar, now that I understand. 8, 9. Don't know that we're going to get much research out here, and I'd rather have a non. This would be a Pelopid too, so maybe we can get rid of some other Pelopid admiral or something somewhere. Okay. Oh. Okay, well let's again, when is your country no longer going to be in ruins? Okay, let's look national overview. Provinces. Okay, South Phoenicia. Here. That's going down too much. We've got to go over to harsh treatment. Okay, so South Phoenicia will be in a positive. Now, Aswan down here. Loyalty needs to be above, and it's currently at 33. Is it his loyalty that we're... Oh, his loyalty is low. I didn't realize his loyalty would be so low. Oh, I didn't pay attention to that. Unfortunately, no. Okay. Tarnished honor. Loped. Tarnished honor. I did not know we would have that problem. Not really moving us towards war or anything at the moment, but... Well... By 8. Well, let's see what kind of buildings we have. Yeah, we can put a... We have just enough to do some of this now. We can put a courthouse, which gives us a 0.1 there. This is what we've had for a long time up here. And much more recently here. Well, Kemetic Jewish. I think we would rather have a theater to convert some more people to being Hellenic. So we'll spend that, and that will hopefully help us keep that from going too bad. Why does he have tarnished honor? I just gave him a province to rule over, a provincial group to rule over. I do wish it was more, quite honestly, province by province instead of a group of provinces. I mean, not really, but... Okay, guys. Can you fit all on board? Yeah. No, not all on board. Okay. Yeah, didn't expect to win. Most all on board. How are these guys doing for food? Okay, doing pretty good. And just wondering about feeding all the troops. Yes, we can have stone. That's another benefit, is keeping these guys as the tributaries that are just swallowing up will give us a lot more trading opportunities. Over here we do, because we got that, and I think got a little more trading opportunity here. They've got cloth. Dyes? Nobody will trade dyes with us. Soap by any chance? No. Oh, incense, okay. We knew that. That's a good profitable import to tax, basically. You head back over here. We want to come in from the north as well. Okay, our main sort of army here. Do a small army up that way. That's a province that we'll need to colonize someday. Iron for the location. We want to make sure we're getting iron in here. And cloth. Let's take a look again. Well, let's just start at the top. Okay, these guys are coming down way too much here. So let's just change this now and change this. Oh. He's on wealth building. Governor's wages, local tax. I think we need to go to harsh because that's so low. I don't want to risk. They're coming up. Also looking at. Okay, there we can do more trading. More import, I should say. Papyrus? No, okay. These are harder and harder to get. I could bring them internally, but I would prefer to import. Okay. There we go. And down here, okay. Over here we can import. Wine would be a nice start. You like Syracusean wine? Yes, we can. We now have a casus belli there. Governor of Syria. Well, no corruption, reduces local research, but oh well. let's also bring in him now. Petition wealthier residents. Nonsense. He's doing a fine job. Local happiness gets corruption, which isn't nice. You're gonna get corruption anyways. Okay, so send a representative. He loses loyalty. Local happiness. Okay, here. Well, we're going to have to change that. I think we're going to do... When he is 10, he should be doing just fine, but you can gain corruption either way. But we'll gain 5 corruption. We'll gain popularity and lose his loyalty somewhat. We should be able to survive that, but we're going to change that then. Get on board. Now for our mission over here. Okay, we can import, well, we'd have to do one of these. Oh, we got 5 of those right now. Don't know if I want to give up the salt though. Yeah, I don't know that I want to give up the salt. Here, okay, more libraries. Okay, so I'm thinking they're going to just sit up here. Since this is a fairly small army, they're just going to sit up here, block attacks coming this way so we don't, wipe the population out of the province. These two are going to move up and besiege here. And then I'm going to move him with the, and these guys up into here and besiege there. And these guys are going to sit here to block attacks coming in this way and be able to react, move if we start getting them coming through other places. If they have the right to transit marble. Okay. Yeah. We come to here. Okay, let's do the old save before we start a war. Make sure I click on things right. Click here. Declare war. Yes. Yep, he's going to have those allies. We were prepared for that. Partially this morning we were going to see some other big old enemy coming towards us by this war. Some big power hit guaranteed them. Went down because we're at full fort maintenance now. These guys will come over and help us out a bit. Looking around these parts of the map, keep them away. Okay, here, alright, okay. Okay, we're at 69, but I don't want to. I'm not going to lose 5, and I don't need the money. 5 tyranny. Yeah, that'd make the people happy or get popularity, but don't want to lose the stability. Don't know that I want unhappiness. Local population, xenophobic ruler. I mean, we'll go with a tyranny. It's not heavy right now anyway, so. We'll go with that. Yeah, I want Alexandria to be a cosmopolitan city of attraction of anyone who likes Hellenic culture and places and things, and who wants a nice warm vacation and come there. These guys are marching around this way. How interesting. Okay, they're going to be able to get. No, they're going to be able to get into my territory over there. Okay, well, that's what we have these guys here for. And I think these guys as well. We do have a lot of forts over here, so. Attack. They turned around. Oh, nope, I'm not going to that. Yeah, big army, come back this way. Well, maybe we'll help you besiege there. Okay, site in Ireland. Oracle Amnot. Do I want? Alright, okay, yeah. Omen power. Let's go for this. Now here we don't want to pay the gold right now, so we'll wait on that for the renovation. Oh, another one of these. Oh, well, now he's okay. Well, now he is loyal. He's no longer disloyal. Good. I guess we got past the country in ruins BS. But we'd lose 10, gain local unhappiness. He gets corruption. Part of the reason why already has 10 corruption. We get 10 corruption. Remove this miser. Ah, I didn't want what. Oh. Not that there needs to be perfect solutions, not at all. Damn, we didn't get there fast enough. Keep going though. Sorry guys. Don't know why you could have just kept back to friendly territory there. Did they kill it somehow? Damn. Didn't want the Rhodian levies to get killed. Helicarnassus, yes. Now who is attacking who over here? Okay, they're at war with... Oh, everybody, basically. Okay. Okay, well, they're at war with everybody. That's sort of why I'm cleaning this area up here, is because various big powers will eventually come in and get it. If not. Oh, they are being occupied, or this is being occupied by somebody. They at war with, oh, just these guys. I guess they walked over to here. Well, we're hanging out here. Maybe I should pick up another mercenary outfit. Yeah, I got the money. I guess I do. I don't want a huge mercenary outfit. Definitely not these guys. They're great, but expensive. Well, we're almost done with a couple of these sieges, it looks like, so maybe we can hold out here. Okay, we won the siege. Very good. This is a maybe win. I always found these things, I don't know what I'm... Sure looks like I'm clicking on the thing. There we go. Yep, they're gonna win here. Right, okay. Big force, you come this way. Small force, you start walking over here. See about dealing with these guys in a while, or keep them somewhat occupied. Well, let's head that way. Hopefully we can catch them before they get out away from me. Yes, after you do wrecking my force, I want to take yours apart. There we go. No longer cloth. Oh, we can do omen power. Well, Okay, an accident in Tamosis. Okay, for pity's sake, seize their property and compensate the slaves. Okay, what has happened? We have been told of a major industrial accident at the extensive works in the vicinity of Tamosis in Cyprus. Base materials, or base metals, is the main export of the city, and seems the knucklehead in charge of the site allowed parts of the structural support to fall into neglect as they tried to keep up with high demand. Huge collapse, all but wiped out a working shift of slaves, and the owners have come groveling to the provincial authorities for compensation to help with re-establishing production. The slaves themselves are none too happy with the loss of their friends and family, and naturally cagey about returning to work in such conditions. Without significant repairs, there is no way production can be maintained anywhere near the previous levels. And the slaves are bound to cause problems. Okay, well, we can compensate the owners, ensure decent working conditions. We gain popularity. He gains loyalty. Good. Costs us 600 gold. Gains compensation. Slave's happiness. Slave is killed. Okay, repair costs. And lose popularity. Due to tyranny, I'm not that worried about, though we are sort of building up some. I just don't need to lose the loyalty there, so we're going to do this. We're going to get the loyalty boost here. There we go. We'll pay for all of that. Now let's march these guys over here, because it looks like all of the walking wounded are heading this way. Probably won't get there in time, but still. To crush them before they reorganize, but maybe we will. Okay, we've won the siege here. Good. Okay, you just hang out there. You're blocking them. Oh good, they're gonna go maybe get trapped. Now they're wrecking the local region, but oh, we won that siege. Okay. Our besieging army, you go to there. Oh, you're... Okay, let's see who else. Let's send you as well. Here we go. Hopefully you won't see this coming, but we're coming for you there. Okay, I don't care about these people. Thanks for having your ships out there. Oh, we go crush. Don't take your ships away. They can move then. Damn. Okay, well, maybe we'll get a good battle here before they go anywhere. There we go. Good. There, where I think they may be heading. They're retreating to. So you head out there then. Take that. Okay, Governor of Syria. They always seem to die in folk around the day. Okay, no corruption, benefactor, so local slave happiness, defense, though he would be good on some other front, maybe 16 years old, 8, okay, and Freeman happiness too, okay, that looks good. Languid family, right, okay. Pirates, yeah, what are we going to do about that? Not much. I guess we could sail our fleet over there, but not that worried about that. But we're going to go kick their butts. You should have your fleet out there so they all die because they can't retreat. Oh, well, this is a freak accident. This is meant to be a freaky accident. 10% corruption, local research. All the way down at 6. I think we'll go with Margaret here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, well, looks like we got everything, but I'm still going to make sure by saving here. Okay, resume. Yep, that's what we want. We want all of that. Yeah, we're just going to reduce what we can of the aggressive expansion impact. I think I have enough elites for now. And yeah, they can all walk home. We're gonna send you. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 not you. You, the mercenaries. Right, those mercenaries. I know we're paying them off. Well, they should be able to walk back from here. But walk back on your own dime. I know you're getting paid off, but... Oh, who? Civil War, oh god, what? He's the guy we just put in charge over there. What the... Oh, somebody just inspired disloyalty. Oh, oh, Very low, bowling trial, make rival. So I've already tried this, guys. Why I effing cheat? I've already tried this in okay. I can make him a rival, and then I can start assassinating rival. It's going to take more than 21 months to assassinate somebody. Can you imagine it take more than 21 months to assassinate somebody? Somebody were hearing this out of context, it would sound really weird. Now you're just barely over it, but I don't mind challenges in the game. I want challenges in the game. I think people, I don't want, but I want challenges. I mean, they finally put in assassinate rival, but let's just try this again. Okay, we're gonna lose. We have plenty of yeah, we're gonna make him rival. Okay, he is now rival. Now we're going to assassinate rival. We're gonna oh boy, aggressive and okay, well now we're up at 18 of that shit. Okay. No. 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 Okay. Okay, still not enough, but yeah, okay, I get that idea, but I would be happy to play the game if the game can be played. Now, maybe he can be assassinated after the Civil War starts. Well, okay, it hasn't said Civil War starting yet. So let's make rival. And, oh, I don't know. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to assassinate him. Because if I actually thought it worked, because last time when I tried this, the Civil War was going to be breaking out in 2 months, and it was at least like 4 months before the assassination would happen. Hell, well, probably 4 months, or 2 months wouldn't end the whole Civil War. But, no. No. Make the game... I mean, you know, yeah, okay. Do I hate looking at a character or something? And well, I can just do this, obviously. He's now dead. Died of unknown causes. Okay. He died. He was assassinated. I will look much more carefully at loyalty stats, but he was made unloyal. So, yeah, okay, well... 10% humble Governor Freeman. Right. Okay, now he is in line of the throne, so yeah, we'll go with him. I'm willing to play the game if you make the game playable. God damn. Didn't we send you guys home? Oh, because of the save. Oh, whoa, we gotta... Came back to the wind, right? Okay. Oh, here. Okay. I'm happy to play the game if you make the game playable. Now, I get plotting and scheming. I get that it could take time. I get whether it's aggressive impact. I would have paid that if I truly thought the aggressive expansion, if I truly thought that that would, or tier for sure, if that would have achieved the goal of taking him out in time. Now, I don't even know whether assassinate rival is like always going to work, or if it's a mostly or a rarely, I don't know. But I'd be willing to do it if it would happen in the right amount of time. So maybe they just have all schemes take 5 years. I don't know. Okay, you're going to go back to Egypt just because that's probably where the next outbreak is going to be. Barbarians or so. You gotta be rebuilt, basically re-recruited, come back here. Right, well, we've got a lot more new territories now. Good for us. Some markets out here. Why do you give me things that, okay, that's a positive one. Here, okay, right. Let's build that. Try to get this a little more positive. I don't think it's going to be enough though. I don't need a level 2 fort, so that's going to go away. I don't think I need a, well, think about that for a moment. Level 2 fort, go away. Level 2 fort, go away. Now, well, right now we can import, so let's, earthenware, yay. Well, we'll do it from, that's nice. Any imports over here? No, didn't think so. Okay. Yeah, let's throw in a market here. They've got 2. That's fine for the moment. Lots of libraries. I like libraries, so do I. We need more population here. That's Greek. Hellenic. So we'll do that. Well, here's a lot. What? Okay, less than 8 pops cannot be provided from any other colony. This isn't culture not, oh, okay, it's Hellenic, yes, but it's, we have one Macedonian Hellenic. There. Yeah. Okay. Well, good. We got that. We're gonna lose that soon. Let's see. Can we throw on another marker? We got that. I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to overstack in any one province or any one territory. Prefer it to be somewhat balanced out. Keep the trade going. Okay, this is the one with the big expense, 500. So we're gonna wait. See if we can wait to get to 1500 now. That'll be fairly quickly. Okay, who's upset now? You're upset now. Quietly plotting. Persuade to drop the scheme. Cannot be persuaded. Don't know what you're plotting. Maybe I'm not holding it over the right. Owner of Greece. Okay, well, his power threshold is very low, I guess, so that's good. Don't need to. About a. There. Okay, earthenware, Serenaka. See if we find a good replacement. Okay, iron, another iron replacement. That save that trade route, good. Okay, well, we're going to give this up, but I'd like to have it fairly well off when we do. Okay. Give them a marketplace. Shipwreck. Okay, let's see. We can give them money, gain some loyalty from our rightful ruler, or historical ruler, or however you want to say that. Or we can piss them off, or we can just get another, spend a lot and get local trade route. Well, where, use, oh, in Upper Egypt. Oh, Upper Egypt, okay, we have, oh, Cyprus gains a trade route. Why does Cyprus gain a trade route if his ship is wrecked? I don't know, it could have been wrecked on the Nile. We have a lot of free provincial things, but those cost quite a bit. 80%, 80 of those standard. I think we're going to go with the money and pay for it. Okay. Now here. Okay, earthenware. They could use wine. We'll get wine from out here. Try to keep Carthage strong. Let's do another provincial scan. Oh, pause. Okay. Good. Okay. First, quickly for trade routes that are unused. Okay, good. Now quickly again. Okay, here. do this? Seems like we did. Probably changed rulers and changed it back. I don't want to do too much at any one time. It just increases this a lot, but yeah, as well as taking away from this. And I might need it for a pop-up event. Okay. Okay, the 131st Olympiad. 19-year-old or 66 years old. Since this guy is also not, we'll send him. Best chance. Okay. So we need what the strategos or whatever. Is that Latin? Probably. Stratego. If you know the old game. Stratego. Okay. 9. Well, 10 versus 8. 23 corruption, 59% more wages. How much are we spending on wages already? A fair amount. 8 versus 10. Monthly wages, character performance, prominence, statesmanship. We got a lot of Leonids, so let's go with this guy so we don't have as much corruption to pay for. And so army maintenance costs down by 2%. Yeah, okay, so it would have been, I don't know, 2.2% for 8 or 2.4% down. I mean at 10. Oh, okay, this guy. Why uncaring power base and country? Maybe he'll just die, but quietly plotting. Well, let's bribe him. We can bribe him out of that for a while. Maybe he'll die before you have to bribe him again. We want to reduce fort maintenance. Fort maintenance down. Oh, and we're gonna, let's dump a lot of these forts. I don't really want a bunch of interior forts. A few, fine. There we go. That'll get it down considerably. Now it's down to 17. Very good. Yeah, no, didn't think that was going to happen. Oh, man. How much do they need? Renovation 500. Yeah, let's get it over 1500. Well, you know what I should have done is left this army up there, where it was. Well, should have left it there, yeah. Because we're going to build some roads. That would have made some of this last maneuverings better. I know it will eat into our build up there, but I think it's worth it. It'll help us with trade, and it will help us crisis in Thrace. Okay. Well, I think we are done for this episode. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. See you next time for even more historical games.